Hello everybody, it's Farm Sim Guy here. We are back on Millennial Farms. And we're still in the big field. Those two combines still working their way through the crop, but we're making good progress. They're doing an awesome job. So it's not going to take us too long at all to get this field finished. So while they're doing their thing there, we're going to jump over to the silos and start getting some of the wet corn transferred into a dry bin. We are going to jump into this though, because he's 64% full, so he's not completely full. But we'll take this opportunity to run this back to the main wagon, and then when the combines give us a shout in a little minute, which won't be too long, because the yield on this field is pretty good, we'll be able to go and grab them straight away without too much hassle. So this is the first vid that I've done since I rolled over 3,000 subs, so just want to take the opportunity to say a huge thank you to everybody who's supported the channel over the last few months. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. What a ride in a few months to get to this many subs. So thank you all very, very much. I think we've got a great little community here. And if you're new here, feel free to jump on the Discord, meet some of the members. Like I said, lovely bunch of people. So welcome aboard, and thanks to those of you who've been here for a while. Okay, let's just pop this in the trailer. Hopefully I'm close enough. Always misjudge this. It's like perfect. Wow. So what we'll need to do is run this trailer round, but I already know, I think that the wet bin is full. Not quite, but it's not going to take much more. So we will need to transfer it before we put the second load in. And there you go, one of the combines is ready already. So there we go. That's transferring now. Great stuff. There we go, we can unload now. We've got enough space in the wet bin to get another load in. So that's good. And the dryer's running as well. You can see the steam coming out of it. Always nice to see. You know everything's working when that happens. There we go. If we just quickly check, you can see it transferring rather nicely there. So that should be empty by the time we come back. So we're looking good. Let's go and get those combines unloaded. It's honestly hard to keep up. But that's no bad thing. Okay, just unloading the last little bit that was left in the auger wagon. Now we can go get our combines. Now looking at what we've still got to do, there's quite an expanse here. We have got a lot of the field left, so it's going to be quite a busy episode, and I imagine one that will be mostly combining. We may go and check some of the other fields just to see what they need. I actually think we need to run some fertilizer in the next field here, in field 2. But what we'll do is we'll unload these combines and then we'll jump into field 2 and just check what it needs. Looks like they've decided to pull up alongside each other for a little chat. I'm pretty sure I put these on convoy, so they shouldn't get closer than 25 meters, but for some reason they've decided they want to do their own thing. But all is good. We are making progress through this corn. It's not going to be too long before this is finished with these wide headers. And I've got to say, really enjoying this. Really enjoying this. Right, there goes combine 1. He is unloaded, which means I can now just reverse up, pick up combine 2. I've got to say, I've really been enjoying doing these slightly different montages, the kind of cinematic ones, flyovers and things like that. Having great fun with those. I hope you guys like them. So as soon as this guy's done, one of the nice things, the way we've set up Courseplay, is they don't cut into the crop now, so I don't have to worry about diving out of the way as soon as he's finished unloading, because he's going to turn on me. So hopefully he'll just roll away now and keep cutting. And there's a good enough distance between combine 1 and 2 now. There we go, 64%, which means we can get probably just the one more load in here, and so we'll fill one more combine and we'll have to go and unload them again. Now we could make a decision here. We haven't planted field 2 yet, currently not fertilised either. It needs everything doing to it, so we should probably think about what we're going to do there while these combines are running. I think it's better to run 2 things at once rather than just let it do its own thing. I'm just trying to think what we've got available to us. Okay, I know I've got combines running, but it would be remiss of us not to get some planting running in field 2 at the same time. So I've dug out the aircart, and this is, you will have seen me plant with this, the 72 foot version of this on Flint Hills. This is the smaller version. This is the 44 foot version of the Cedar, the 1890, and this is the slightly smaller aircart. It's only got 2 tanks, the 1910 aircart, but great bit of kit. Love this. And we're going to run it on the 9R. But what I am going to do is I'm going to change the tyres on the 9R. I don't think I want these. I'll probably run trips again. So let's get that sorted. Just pull him out of the way. If I was in the field, I would use the portable service truck. But as we've got our toolbox right here, we shall just swap these. There you go. That's the wheel setup we want. Triples with weights. How good does that look? What we need to do is quickly go and unload a combine, and we'll come back and we'll fill up the aircart. Well, that's another full load from the combines, and we need to unload again. Combine 2 is ready. So we're going to do a lot of backwards and forwards in this episode. In the meantime, we'll try and fill up that aircart. Okay, that's another load done. Now we really should be setting up a course play course, so this will just run automatically. But to be honest, I haven't got time at the moment. What we'll do is we will get this aircart filled up. Might just use the 9RT to fill up the aircart. Slightly better than a hinge tractor, I think, for manoeuvring things around the yard. What I don't want is a hinge tractor and then hinged wheels on the aircart as well. So there we go. Okay, there is genuinely too much stuff in this yard at the moment. Now this is probably the best route. If I can fit down here, this is the best route. Yeah, it does go down here. Good. To try and get lined up. Like I said, I'm using this tractor because it just does give me that little bit more maneuverability. Now let's see how well we can line up this aircart. Now I always think this is fun, trying to judge where you need to be. Oh, doing alright though, this is looking quite good. I should be able to fill this, he says comfortably. Okay, that would be the fertilizer cover then. That'll explain that, but there we go. There's our seed going in. Which means we need to get our fertilizer in the next one as well. Job is a good one. Okay, we're filling it with fertilizer too. And I think we're going to go for soybeans. Soybeans field 2. Okay, we are just going to hook this up, get it into position. We're not going to leave the yard yet, because what we need to do is go and unload some more combines. But we are good to go. Yet another unload run. We are busy, busy, busy. Okay, that's another load of combines unloaded, so they're still running. So it gives us a chance now to get this into the field. and planting. I love the whine of the turbo on this. So cool. There it is. Beautiful. So let's get this in the field. Like I said, this is the 44 meter version, so it is a little bit smaller than the big one we used on Flint Hills. But actually, field 2, I don't know what it is about field 2. It's a big field, but it never seems to feel like it takes that long to plant or work in any way, shape or form. So we'll just drop this onto the field here. There's enough space around this field that you only need to do one kind of a lap to start with. I might do 2. Let's see what Courseplay says, but let's get it unfolded. And let's get it to work. Well folks, I think he's doing pretty well now. He's just making good progress in this field, so we will leave him to it. We'll call it there for this episode. But I just wanted to say another big thank you for all your support over the last few months on the channel. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.